Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's a My Day Monday. You know what it is. We're back at it again. Some technical glitches there and there, bad internet connection, you name it. But we strive on, we persevere. We figure out the best way to keep moving forward. My name is Edward McClone.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey everybody, it's a My Day Monday.
It's a My Day Monday.
My Day Monday. It's a My Day Monday. You know what it is. We're back at it again.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Alright, cool. So today, I'm just gonna quickly talk to you guys about what I think is the ultimate opportunity, right? The ultimate opportunity that we find ourselves in as Africans and as the continent and as the globe, perhaps. And to me, the ultimate opportunity is basically COVID-19, right? The situation that COVID-19 puts us in is to me the ultimate opportunity. Yes, it is a time where not all things are going well. It is a time where doom and gloom is expected. Doom and gloom is all that we hear around us. But finding positivity within that is what's vital. A few of the videos that I've put together in the past few weeks have all been about COVID-19 and how COVID-19 basically plays a role in business, in my business, in the economy, the African continent, and so on and so forth. Today, I want to quickly just give you my thoughts around how we can use this as an opportunity to move forward. In this time, COVID-19 and the pandemic that is upon us right now has forced us to learn a lot of new concepts and a lot of new skills, right? And has forced us to basically go online for those that were reluctant to go online. And in doing so, a lot of people now understand things different to what they understood it before. If you were trying to explain technology, video conferencing to an older person, they'll probably be like, nah, dog, I'm not even trying to hear that stuff, you know? But now they're open to certain suggestions, they're open to maneuvering a different way, mainly because this opportunity or this pandemic has forced them to go in towards that direction. And them understanding that allows us to now figure out how we can shift the way we've been going and the direction that we've been going in towards moving on. Now, to me, the questions that I'm asking myself, right, are what if this was the moment lambs became lions, right? And this lambs became lions, I get from a movie I was watching. I think you guys might know it, Robin Hood yesterday. And the quote that I got from that was, rise and rise again until lambs become lions, right? And I think it was quite powerful for me, because for the longest time it was easy to be considered a lamb, and a lot of people were also considered lambs, and we need to figure out how that turns and how that changes. Now, this is the opportunity lambs get to, or people that are considered as lambs get to change their status within their economy, within their society, and grab what's theirs and turn themselves into lions. This is the opportunity, perhaps. What if this is the time where wealth will start to shift hands, right? From the extremely wealthy to those that want wealth as much as they want to breathe, right? What if this was the time, right? These are some of the questions that I've been asking myself. Where the inferior started to become superior. What if this was the time, right? If this was the time, the question next would be, how do we grab that opportunity with both our hands and figure a way to grapple with it until you have gotten what you wish for, right? And I'd love your guys' feedback on this. I'd love the answers that you guys have come back with. But in the book that I read, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, I read it years ago. One of his core fundamental principles was, don't invest into something or buy something when everybody's buying it. Buy when people are shying away from it. And I'll give you a simple example as to how I've done that. Excuse me. I know Zoom is a video conferencing platform that went famous and viral in a matter of days, maybe even hours, across the world. Everybody was using Zoom. And days later, security threats started to creep up, and and all these things. And everybody started to move away and divest from it in the hopes to protect themselves and their data. That was the time I knew to invest more into Zoom, because that means they have grabbed the world's attention, right? Now, I reference a different quote from Grant Cardone where he says, if nobody's complaining about what you're doing, nobody's noticing you, right? And if nobody's noticing you, nobody cares. This brings me to another point where my partner and I were talking about, would you rather be ignored or be misunderstood, right? I would never want to be ignored. I'd rather be misunderstood, because if I'm misunderstood, it means that I'm being heard in one way or another. Zoom, the fact that people were complaining about it means that it was doing something right, and it was on the verge of breaking everything that everybody else was doing in that field. That is exactly when you jump in and you invest. Now, when everybody goes back into their balls in this pandemic and they go back into their homes and shelter themselves from everything, this is the time you start working. This is the time you start to show yourself and you open yourself to the world, whatever way you can. This is that moment, right? And as you do this, you don't necessarily become famous within the pandemic, within the time that you start working. Instead, you prepare yourself for the time where everybody starts to work again and you're way ahead of the ball. If the pandemic sets us back by about 5 years, maybe even 10 years, economically, socially, and across the globe, if you start working now in this pandemic and you grab the small opportunities there and you see the gaps now, you get to minus that 10 years and just add a few more, from it being 10 to about 6 to about 4 to about 1. If you work hard enough and you see the right opportunities, this is the moment where opportunity is ripe for you to grab it. And this is basically what I'm here to tell you today, that you can use this pandemic as the ultimate opportunity for you to grab what you want to grab. This is a once in a lifetime thing. It's unprecedented. We've never seen it before. I was thinking to myself, like, we actually have temporary rules for things like this. I never thought this would ever happen. It was never on my radar. And now that it's here, what do you do? What opportunities, what skills do you have you can present to this pandemic?